Hello, Rexman. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I just threw that on my face. That was very not nonchalant and cool. I like very nonchalant and cool. And okay, that wasn't nonchalant and cool either. How are you doing, Rexman? I'm trying my best. You know, and that's all we can do sometimes. I'm doing good. That is great to hear. I've been drawing. You know this. You specifically. You know this. I've been trying to do some character design. For everyone who doesn't know, because you're not in my Discord, !Discord, I can't type right now because my keyboard's so far away. I just reached it when I said that, but I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna be in a 100-player Civilization event on January 17th at 9 p.m. Central European Time. And, like, you should watch it, first off. Second off, I'm gonna be in the medieval civilization. Third off, I'm gonna be there with Rexman! I'm in the same civilization as Rexman. Isn't that splendid to hear? Splendid to me. Splendid to Rexman, hopefully. So that's gonna be epic. The only problem is, Helson needs a character. Because if you don't know anything about Helson, hi, I'm Helson. My persona doesn't exactly fit the vibes. Not really. I'm not sure how to put a frog hat on a medieval knight. Not quite sure how I'm gonna get there yet. Okay, no, my character. See, here's the thing. I'm not gonna spoil you any lore or anything like that, obviously, for the character, but I can tell you that I'm not gonna be a knight. Okay, I can tell you that much, because you're about to see me trying to design the character. But, it's a struggle. It's not easy. I'm trying. I've been trying. Okay? Another thing that I'm trying to do is figure out how the fuck to make this this work on here. Okay, this is that skinny, so I can make this a little longer. I think this works. Okay. Okay, now where's my face? Sinister charade. Hello! Should I make... That's just the weight of the world. So, studio mode. I guess you can just see it now. We'll keep trying together. We will keep trying. This is what I ended up with, right? And I'm worried that it doesn't look medieval. And also ignore how it's not, like, equal right now, because I was changing up the boots, because I wasn't sure about them. Because I was looking at a lot of references, okay? I was scrolling for so many different... Thank you for the fish. Oh, wait, should I not point at it? Thank you for the fish. Hello, fish. Hello, Paul. How are you doing today on this very fine day, Paul? I'm gonna be Paul. Did you know? I'm gonna be in a civilization event in the medieval civilization alongside Rexman 203. None other than Rexman 203. A dear friend of mine, you might recognize them from Rexman 203 on Twitch. How are you doing, Paul? So here's the issues. We're so medieval. Here's the issue. I'm trying to draw... I don't know why I did that squiggle. I was trying to do this. Ugly. Right? Me. Yay! Here's the issue. I can't draw outfits that look cool on my body type. Different outfits than what I usually wear. Famous streamer and husband and boss. Who's boss? Oh, I guess yours, says you're a mod. My bad. Yeah, I guess they are. And famous Helson. Don't forget about me. Anyway, is the music not too loud? I did make it quieter, but I hope it's not too loud. It shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about all of this at all, to be quite honest. I feel like there's too much going on, but then when I do a simpler outfit, it feels like there's not enough going on. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give them a cape, and my idea for incorporating the frog cut while I still have it, not that I'm gonna lose it at any point, not that I haven't been wearing it for the past few streams because I might want to transition into a different persona or anything. Not anything like that. Why would you even think that? Why would you propose that? Why would I ever do that? That's a crazy. You're crazy talking. That's crazy talk. You need to calm down, chat. You need to calm down. You're going crazy. Calm down. Sorry, I was trying to hold your face, but you were a little too far. So instead, I don't know. Yes, famous streamer, artist, YouTuber, TikToker, and Yuri fanatic Helson, spelled with a 0 underscore. Streamer, TikToker, Yuri fanatic. All checks out. Thank you. Should have added Minecraft role player to that. That's my most important job. That doesn't pay anything, but it is a job to me, okay? That being said, character. See, I'm worried that right now this character doesn't even look medieval. They look more... They also don't really look like me. They do not have my face. I tried so hard. And I can't even show you the reference for my face that I'm using because it's a full body and it's got my toes out. I can't show you the full body reference that I'm using because my toes are out on that reference. So, we considered a leather vest. Okay, but then I'd have to get rid of the cape. And also isn't... See, my issue is, like I said earlier, my character isn't going to be a knight. They're just a guy living in those times. They're like, not rich, they're not a noble, so they don't have fancy clothes. They're not a knight. So they're just a guy that lives. Okay, I'm not gonna get into details again. But not necessarily to the vest being a knight thing, or just... Shit, I keep throwing it. This is not nonchalant at all, chat. People are gonna think I'm not cool. Who's people? You. Chat, don't think I'm not cool because cape can stay with the vest. You think? Isn't that gonna be a little too much? Wait, let me... Like... Because I'm assuming you mean vest on top of the shirt, right? The blouse. No, I don't think that's a blouse. Is this a blouse? So we'd go... What the fuck is a vest? Okay, like this. But would the vest also be inside of this? Vest would end sooner for sure. Vests are generally a little bit more stiff, so they wouldn't look... Or do we want a zipped vest? We'll figure this out in a second. Like this, sort of? Or do we want one that's closed? Do we close this vest, chat? Do we close it up so they still stay warm? They stay warm with a closed vest? This looks stupid. Okay, I crave designing to help, but I should focus on my homework, so I'll sit back and just watch you crash out. Apologies. You're so fine, Rexman. You're so fine. Don't even worry about it. You got your own things to do. I understand. This is purely for me to cry about. Okay. Because another way I know you can make vests, this is how I usually draw them, but this is like a more... Close the vest, okay. You cannot touch. You are... Close the vest. And then the question is, how do we have like buckles? Because I've seen that be a thing on many vests and stuff in medieval times, or like on the references where they have like sort of buckles like this. Okay, that's not how you draw buckles on a closed thing. One side's over, one side's under. You know? Sort of like this. How do you feel about this, chat? Remember, this is all just doodles, so this is not supposed to look very great yet, because this is just a sketch. It's all very messy. I mean, it is supposed to look good enough, but, you know. Thank you for the fish, Laughlin! And thank you for the hydrate. All I have is coffee. Does this count? Laughlin, did you see I'm not in a civilization with you? But I'm in with Rexman. Laughlin, we should have we should have. Yeah, I have no choice but to point at it when I'm over here at this down here. I did. We should write to each other gay love letters. Lore idea. Half joking. Only half. I miss Streamer Laughlin Live! I would love to write gay love letters. I will get started already now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hall of the Fellow. Musically Bard! Hello, welcome, how are you doing? What is up? What is up with you? Oh, this is fine. I'm so chill and nonchalant about designing characters. I've been messing around with vocal harmonies and delays. That's interesting. Is there a reason you're doing that? Does that, like, help with making music? I don't know. I know nothing about making music. Helen or Lafson? Lafson is epic. Lafson, okay. Rexman decided. Chat, do you prefer Helen or Lafson? I do like Lafson too. I kinda just wanted to. Fair enough. Just dumb fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know nothing about music, so you could lie to me. But hell yeah. Lafson, yeah. One of the shoes was bigger than the other. This is bothering me now. They just do one singular cross or double cross? Lafson is banging, hell yeah. People love Lafson. Like this. Downside is my throat hurts, but otherwise. Oh, that's not really great. It's not really great at all. Thank you for the fish. I'm technically almost... Well, technically if I point a little bit more offside, I am not pointing at it anymore. Anyway, I got distracted on how we feel about the vest. We're part of a civilization. We're doing it. So just like triple, maybe like this. Does this look leather though? I guess if I color it the right way, you'll know that it is leather. The worst part about having a body like this is that outfits don't look the same on it as they do on skinny bodies. Okay? Realistically, that's the worst part. Okay? Layering is hell when you're not skinny. Because people just... Not people. Things just get even more chunky on you. They do not... Not flattering most of the time. And then you just end up looking like a ball the more you put on. You just become more circular with time. I'm a streamer and laughing live. I can't let them redeem fish more than me. Thank you for the fish. Sorry, that didn't sound enthusiastic. Thank you for the fish. Is this a battle now? Okay, how do I feel about the vest now then? I'll look flattering on you. Whoa! Leave that for the letters, Laughlin. Why is everyone just redeeming fishes? It's what everyone comes here for, okay? It's what everyone comes here for. Everyone wants a fish. Everyone wants a fish. They love them. They love the fish. You even shocked Rexman. Woke them from their slumber. Mango! Her son! I say the pronouns, I'll have you know. Sorry. I was thinking of what. Thank you for the fish. See? You're joining the fun. I was gonna make a joke about. Okay, I technically did make a joke about misgendering me. That was really funny. Thank you. Clap for me. Why did I come in and witness Hell Trump? I think, happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. We can't do anything about it. Let's... Autism. I don't know what else he says. I'm not a big follower. Everyone knows Helson's true pronouns are Helson. That's true. That's true. True. I am okay with that. Full of scratches. How are you doing, Mango? Welcome to the stream. Artism. Yes. Do I just give up and end stream right now, or what's the vibes? Okay, see, my biggest problem outside of designing the outfit itself is also figuring out the color palette, because my usual color palette does not work for shit for medieval times, right? Because my normal palette, as we got this, like, yeah, this pink, maybe a little lighter, like this, yeah? Then we got this blue. Then we got this. And then we also have a green. This is my usual color palette. This is not giving medieval at all. This is very dark. I'm very dark. Emo. So what you designing? So no, I'm in this 100-player civilization event with Rexman and Laughlin, actually. Except Laughlin is on a different civilization than me, but me and Rexman are in the medieval civilization. And I'm trying to design a character for that. So it's supposed to be a medieval-looking character, but also kind of me. But I don't know how to design medieval outfits, because the character isn't a knight or a noble. Which are the two most easy ways to go about designing medieval characters. My character is neither. And I'm just... See, yeah, exactly. Would be lovely if I could do that, but I don't want to be a knight, because I suck at PvP. The worst ever. Rexman made me such a cool design. I saw, it is very cool. It's very epic. I'm excited. Rexman, would you make me a design for free as well? Just kidding. I would never. Can you, Here, let me try. Yes, but I have homework. No, you're a busy guy. Also, I want to design... See, here's the thing. I want to design my own characters. But then I start doing it, and then I cry for about 6 hours straight. And then I poo something out. And then I'm like, this will have to do. and then I hydrate. I still don't have anything other than coffee. What does the B in vitamin B stand for? Bitches, because I don't get any. I actually don't know if I have a vitamin B deficiency, but I wouldn't be surprised because I have all kinds of deficiencies. Thank you for the fish. Broke. Why am I being messaged? Ah. I need to quickly respond. Ah. Anyway. I'm too broke to outfish famous streamer Laughlin live anymore. See, this is you just gotta lurk more. Lurk more. In my streams. Everyone wants to lurk here just so that they can redeem the fish. Thank you for the fish, Rexwin. Do you want to see the design that Rexwin made me? It's very epic. It's very epic. Couldn't handle all this fun. Crave death can't be much worse. Okay, so clearly I can't do this. How do I make it work? I have green for my... so I could use... No, I'm just gonna look up a color palette. Medieval color palette. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, wait, let's work with this. Let's try to work with this. Hello? Copy. Paste. Shake you like the happy little... Mango hates me? That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. This hair is messed up as well. It's messed up. Oh, I was fixing it up before stream and it's fucked up already. It's okay, Laughlin. We all love your design. Again, finally, my paycheck. Yeah, this is... Rexman pays you in fish on my stream. That's how this works. I'm actually pretty... I'm happy with that. Somehow I end up involved in your paycheck. Would this even work? Okay, let's just try to figure things out. I'm going to hate this. Watch it. It's a warning. But you... Where the fuck did the pants end? Oh, I'm lost. Okay, no, this is the vest. Okay. I know what I'm doing. You know, I've done character design before. I think my issue is that I haven't drawn in so long. I drew one thing within the last 2 months, I think. And it was only because my sister asked me to. Well, it was for her. I was stuffing myself full of drugs. Reasonable enough. Reasonable enough, you know? Kids don't do drugs, adults be responsible or whatever. We all got... Look, if I did this, for example. Broken balls galore. We want car, no concealing. Hot dog, the festival alive was having a please from the What can I do? I forgot everything I wanted to talk about. Low-key. I stayed up until 5 AM yesterday, which honestly isn't that surprising. I don't think it surprises anyone. I typically stay up until 6 AM, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell my mom, Ja. I'm 20 years old. Almost 21, actually. That's crazy. Mango responded with gay, and it is unclear whether it is in response to the art or if it is to me. I think could be both, technically, right? Okay. I'm on the end of the sickness for the past fucking week, and I've just been. Thank you for the fish. And I've just been coughing and sneezing like a maniac. But not actually, that's actually a lie. I just lied to you, and you guys believe me because you don't know any better. You need to watch it. Where did I put my pen? What? The art is you? That's true. So technically, yeah, so technically both. How soon we should make out passionately to celebrate? Yes, in a gay way. Gay style. Honestly, I understand why Anna refuses to let me be part of the gay roleplay. I have no idea. Ayana just hates gay people. Is all I can think about. That is a very ugly color. I really don't like that color. I really don't like it. It's very ugly. I'm gonna continue coloring with it. Maybe when I finish it, it'll all look well put together. Okay. Okay. What color should the vest itself be? The vest should be... Okay, should the shoes be light? I'm confused. Some binary necks? I know a guy. Yeah, technically it's gay because we're both non-binary, so same gender. Shit. Ayana just called me the F-slur on call. Are you talking? Oh, hi Ayana! Say hi to Ayana from me. She does hate gay people. Yeah. It all checks out. I knew it. I knew this about Ayana. Ayana, chat, do you notice that Ayana said I have a homophobic face? How do you feel about do I look homophobic, chat? Ayana said I have a homophobic face, and that it's not my fault, it's just genetics. Do I have a homophobic face? I need your guys' input and opinions on this. Some real stuff there. The F-slur or homophobic people, what's real? All of it's real. And it's nothing to celebrate. It's nothing to celebrate. Homophobia is really really tough. How are you doing, Top Hat? What's up? You're dying? Did Ayana do this to you because she hates gay people? How soon you Polish, you automatically look homophobic. Do I look Polish, though? Do I look Polish? I don't have like a... Actually, I do. Actually, there is vodka in my... I think it's still there. In my kitchen. That I bought for New Year's. But... Polish vodka, just to be clear. We don't drink anything else in this house. I'm not a traitor. I just said that Rexman is such a fantastic person. Oh, that's the F-slur you're using. I was thinking of a different one, you see? Different one we were thinking. Is fantastic I didn't know it was a slur. Rexman is just sensitive. You gotta watch out, you know? They're very sensitive to being called slurs like that. Like the word fantastic. There we go. I rage baited her enough to make her get in chat. It's what happens every time. Welcome to chat, Ayane. How are you doing? Other than calling Rexman slurs. This does not look good. Oh, ugh. Looked like someone puked on my... Oh, I just deleted the whole thing. Well. Okay, no. Looks like vomit and puke and disgusting. Let's try again. Hi, Ayane! Okay, see, this part doesn't look terrible. Okay, you can't see what I'm covering up with my finger. So, you're just gonna have to guess what I'm talking about. I also keep looking at myself instead of actually the camera, but I'm right above the camera, so it kind of looks like I'm looking at you when I'm looking at the camera. How do I also don't know what to do with my hair, because my only hair options are either brown, like my hair in real life, or pink, like the very... this. I don't know how that goes along with medieval. I know it's I can it's a character. I can be fun. I can be fantastic. Always am. That's what I'm known for. Always am. Always fantastic. Neon green hair. None of my characters have that great idea. I'll stand out. Just for you. It's gonna go along with my puke theme perfectly well. I do think the dark red is kind of iconic. Yeah. Beautiful for real. Thank you. I think the green adds to it. Is this Krita? This is Krita. Yes, I'm too broke to pay for any other programs, and I just, this is just what I use. Just what I used from the very start. I don't like learning new things. It's what I installed the first time I got my drawing tablet. Just what I've been using. Here. It's a great placeholder. We don't want to make her believe. This UI is so cluttered? No. It works. Look, I got my colors, I got my tool options, I've got this in case I needed that. And I have all my layers, which I never name, so they're all just called painting, layer, and number, but you can't even see the number because it's so long. Then we got all of my pens. And then underneath that, I also have the recorder, but you can't see it because of my face. Where I have mastered keybinds. Okay. Look at my Krita UI and despair. Despair? See, what are you drawing? Anyway, that is very clean, beautiful. I don't personally do that. Okay, sorry, typing things. Very busy guy. Well, I do have keybinds. I have whole... I can do maths. 8 buttons on here. And then I have 2 buttons on here. I got my merge layer on the bottom and switch to from painting to hello? To that guy. Eraser. And then I don't actually, the top one doesn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. Did that just do something? I don't think that does anything. I don't think the top one does anything. Then we have make the pen size bigger or smaller. Then we have zoom in and out. Quite obvious. Then we got copy paste. And then we just have shift for whenever I want to adjust something nicely and don't want to reach to my keyboard to hold shift. In the medieval time, people used to cover their hair so you could use a hat or a piece of cloth. Yeah, but then I'd be accused of being bald, and Rexmans are there for all that. See, okay, here's the thing. They do technically have a... what's it called? A hood? Because I was thinking, if I was to... okay, let me finish this beautiful neon hair, which is definitely going to stay. That works perfectly well. It goes along with the design greatly. Okay, so this is the option number 1. And then this is option number 2. Is this too dark? This is a little too dark for my hair. Oof. Like this. I look bald. Maybe because I don't have skin right now. Well, I never have skin. Not my own, at least. But in the sense of drawing. I hate drawing skin. Wish I didn't have that. Skin? Terrible. Okay, let me... Actually, genuinely one of my least favorite things when it comes to putting colors together is figuring out the skin. I think I got a scam DM from someone in your Discord. Not sure. Oh. You can DM me what it's about. If it's a private DM, you can like DM it to me because I can't look into your DMs, so I wouldn't know. But you can send me what they sent you, and I'll look at it and figure out. Gonna keep the red. Okay. But see, here's my issue. I worry. Does this? Okay, no. Maybe we can make this work. If I'm looking from very far away and squinting very hard, and I can't see anything, then it looks fine. Realistically. This myself. Okay, I'm thinking maybe instead of making the pants brown, I make this brown. Like sitting in my pants. Died long ago. And we'll leave another day. As long as we can get through one more night. Right. I think my UI is not that cluttered, realistically. Okay, I have a lot of things at the top, but I do like to fuck around with these. Okay. Maybe not with these, not that much, but... I like having this somewhat near and this. Because I actually don't have a Control-Z keybind at all. So... I do need to use the little arrows. I heard people say that they hate doing that and it's very inconvenient. Personally, I love my little arrows. Very comfortable. They're right there on the screen. I just click them. I don't undo things on accident because it's impossible. Control Z is a little too far. I reached very well to click Control Z without an issue right there and then, but it's just too far. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not my fault. I don't know what kind of voice that was supposed to be. Direction. Babylon Spot. I love this song. I love this song. I'm alone and I belong with one name for everything. I think actually, what playlist did I get it for? I think this was... Well, actually, I don't know, because this definitely wasn't my 3am drawing playlist. Because it's not hype enough for that. Was it here? No, it's not even on this playlist. Did I just... It's definitely on my On The Road playlist, because everything's there. Well, either way, great song. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm thinking I put this brown, and then, okay, that's green. And I put the boots brown, and then I figure out a different color for the pants. And that's just slightly simpler than what I was doing earlier. I belong till the sky is gone. I love song with religious themes as an atheist. There's another one on this playlist that I got that I think I liked around the same time. What is it? Did it not already play? Did it already play? No. Birds with Broken Wings. Okay, let's finish Babylon. Religion. They don't believe in anymore. Did I tell you guys how one time on accident I got into a second round of a Christian competition about the Bible when I never read the Bible because our the nun that was leading our religion class in like 6th grade was like, all of you need to go for the first like level of this competition. All of you need to go into the first level of the competition, and then, you know, we all went in. We just did it during class, whatever. And then for some reason I got into the second one, and I was like, shit, I was just basic common knowledge that I picked up from being in religion class for like 6 years. But what am I doing here? Haven't been in church for like 4 years. Lol. And then I forgot who Judas was. I forgot Judas's name. So I think that tells you how well prepared I was. On the second level of the Bible competition, I forgot who Judas was. So I don't know how I got there. I'm just too good. I guess I'm just like too good. I just know the Bible so well. Except for fucking Judas. Tough knowledge. Here, this is the other one I love. This is about I need the yellow again. It's a fly in my face. A hopeless green depression. Give me impotent obsession. Disregard for loss. Me mounds of human hair. But an angel tried to stop me with a ram. Wanna say your mind's infected, but I said you lack perspective. Do we make these brown as well? Is that not too much brown? It's too much brown. I love it. Brown on brown on brown. Okay, we need to make the belts darker. And still figure out the color for the hands, but that's whatever. That's for Helson in about 15 minutes. Not 15, 5 minutes to worry about. I don't want. That's like nothing. It's crappy. I'm listening to my book. Poetry defined. But please don't spill out the wine. Finger, 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 finger. Beautiful. I need to give that skin some definition. Okay, that's a terrible. I don't like the hairline. I'm not that bald. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I can see what I did wrong now. There's supposed to be hair right here. That's why I was looking a little too bald. Oh, I know I'm crazy. There'll be no turning back. Whatevers. And then I need to add the nose and stuff. Also terrible, terrible. But without it, the faces just don't look right. Maybe I should have pulled up more references before trying to draw this. Oh, actually, I need to give myself eyebrows. I do not have thin eyebrows like this. Actually, Well, not like this. Not like this, at least. I have too many layers. This isn't... Guys, do you guys name your layers? I need to know this. Because I personally don't bother. Ever. I just leave them as there is. And if I need to find something, I just go boop, boop. Until I find the right layer, you know? It's my method. Because I have so many layers, I just can't be bothered. I just cannot be bothered for the life of me to actually name any of the layers. And does that realistically slow me down? Maybe a little bit. But I also use like 5. Why do you use that little? Where do you put, or do you put color on the same level? Layer? Like all the color? Because I usually, even when I'm doing the sketching, you can see I started using different layers. And this is just me sketching. So technically, I don't even need to use different layers. Because this is going to be messy, right? My toys and my toys. Yeah, you're a crazy man. I searched up low, but no matter where I look, the fronts began to show. I just realized I skipped a bunch of songs when I moved to listen to this one. So we're gonna go back by a bajillion songs now. This. Oh yeah, that was the last one we listened to. So here we go. Yeah, you're crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Get better soon. Get well. I'm the one that needs to get better. You just need to get well. Guys, Rexman is sick. Little did they know when I was talking about the bomb, I didn't actually mean a physical bomb. I meant a biological weapon. And I infected them. Sketch turns into line art later. Color layer is the same. Most layers... Okay, wait. Do you not leave your sketch layer underneath? Like, at all? That's scary. What if you fuck up and you want to restart? That's scary. Mm-hmm. Okay, how do we feel about this so far? Realistically, I don't hate this. I use like 3 layers. Are you guys having a competition who uses less? Do you want me to count how many I have right now? And this is a sketch. So if this was an actual... Okay, realistically, if this was actual full piece of art, I would not be coloring it right now. So I'd finish on sketch and then I'd do line art and then color. But like... Okay, we can ignore all of these because these are all ones that I decided to not use. Right? This is my original sketch. We have the first sketch, then we have the second sketch, and then we have all the colors. I already have like 20 layers. Background color and lighter for most of my... Clearly, I need to get on top of my art because this is... There's no way everyone uses that little layers, right? Do you name them, Mango? Do you name your layers, or I guess if you have 3, it's not really necessary, is it? For my background, I also end up using like 20 layers if I do a more complex background. And then also on top of that, I do all the environmental lighting, which is another like 5 layers. Sometimes I do. Damn. I guess you have time if you only have 3 layers. This would be another hour of work if I had a full... Wait, let me see if I can pull up a finished piece. And show you how many layers I got on there. Let's see. What would we like to pull up? Maybe something you guys haven't seen. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let's start from the bottom. I need something that's a fully finished piece. Oh jeez, this is old. Still a lot of old art. Oh, Requiem SMP logo. Huh. Okay, here's my most recent one by Pearl Art, right? I'm not very Actually, I like this one more than I like this one, but whatever. This one doesn't have a background. How many do we have here? This is not actually a crazy amount, but let's see. 65, 30, 50, 66. So this is around 60 layers, right? 20, 72. Oh, I guess around 70 layers if this is 72. 61, 60. Yeah, there's a little bit, you know? 35. Right, this entire thing is just the background. It took me a moment to figure out that fucking moon. Oh, and then I have the extra base background on the bottom of all of it. I merged layer. That's scary. What if I decide I don't like it? What if I did? What is? Don't. I use a lot. I use a lot of folders too. Okay, as you can see. If I put it all, if I close all my folders, it doesn't look like a lot. What? I stole it from your playlist, Mango. How dare you? That's messed up. That does hurt my feelings. I did not know this. That's messed up. I don't know if it's still there. I can check if you want. Let me see. It is still there, yes. Anyway, I use a bajillion folders. Wait, if I close them all, like here's the full character. Here's the full character with shading. Don't even gotta scroll. I love this song. I love this song too. That's why it's on my playlist. Just got rid of it. Perfect. I got rid of it from my Hungry playlist as well. I will not explain why it's called Hungry. I was really hungry. Always am. A hungry guy. Oh. Anyway, I can get rid of. Oh, sorry. I just got whiplashed by my own art. Peanuts. Oh man. Yeah. You got a point there. A device that eats me. Okay. This is fine. I'm not scared of my... I use 20 to 40 layers, but sometimes I can do everything in 2 to 4 layers. It depends. Okay, you're a little bit more normal, Ayana, and I appreciate that. You're a little bit more normal, okay? I just don't ever merge layers, because that's scary, because what if I end up not liking one of the layers? And I need to redo the whole thing? I already draw extremely slowly. This is a known fact about me. How long have I been live for? An hour, and this is all I've done. I already had the line art. All I've done is color this much it basically, and add a vest. I'm the slowest artist ever. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All is well. Thank you, Halson. No, thank you, Ayana. Bringing back my hope in, I don't know, art. Not like those freaks who use 3 to 5 layers. Wait, you said you use 2 to 4. It's normal when you do it, Ayana. I tried. See, I tried to use one layer for everything, and then I was like, well, I need to do the hair on a different layer, though. Well, I need to do the belt on a different layer, though. I need to do this and this on a different layer, though. And I end up with 50 layers. What color do I make the pants? Do I try this? I don't like this. What layer am I on? No, let's try it. Okay, let's just make a new layer for these pants. Okay? I don't like this. I don't like the green. My colors are very much not green. My face looks very out of the color palette. Should I make it more reddish, maybe? What if I made it generally more red and less green? This looks a little better. Okay, the pants just now look gray, to be quite honest. But... Thank you for the fish, Laughlin. Thank you for the fish. No, it's a little too red, isn't it? It's a little too red. I apologize for whatever sound I just made. Not sure if it was burping or something else. Something just came out of me. A stolen soul escaped. No, they don't do that. They can't get out. I made sure of that. Not that easily, at least. I select every step in one layer, like one for liner, one for the skin, one for the dress, one for the things on the dress. That's pretty much what... Okay. Except for when I render, because I don't like rendering on the same layer, because that's scary, because what if I mess up? So I render on the top of the color layer. So I have 2 layers. Usually for hair I have 3 or 4, because I do more. But yes. It's not gonna look good. Okay, this actually doesn't look terrible. Helson. I didn't do it. Might look like it. I only just so happened to be there. That child threw themselves under the car, and I don't even have a license. Sometimes I also do that, hell yeah. For quick work with colors, you should try out Shapefill brush. Which I don't even know which one that is. There's a lot of that. I just said I didn't do it! I won't let them take me again, Rexman. Little flask for the icon. Oh, this one. Okay, I'm crazy. What? Oh, because I'm on this layer. Of course it's not gonna work. Oh, see, but I'm terrible with this. I have tried using... Again? Well, it won't happen again, so technically no. Only one time, right? How do you go back on the Krita? Because I don't know how. I use this little button. Right here. Oh no! With your 3 freaking layers. I like spinning bajillion Control Z. That's also a viable option if you have your keyboard near enough. See, because of my very shrimp-like position whenever I draw, this is not how I usually draw, right? This is me drawing for stream. Well, I can't currently pull my tablet further back because since I have a PC, I'm very limited because my cable's a little short. So this is as far as I can go with my tablet. I used to curl up on this couch like I don't even have a comparison. It's not even a shrimp at that point. I was a whole 360 while I was drawing. Nexus! Hello, what is up? What? What am I on my Krita? Huh? I don't speak that language, Ayane! Nie mogę ci pomóc. Can send you my control scheme which matches my speed controls, damn. CE. So true. I'm good, how are you? I'm terrible! Isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you like? I still have this picked. See, okay, here's... Right, that checks out. I like to believe I can understand Italian. I like to believe a lot of things. Doesn't always make them true. But... Ayane, don't be saying slurs in my chat right now. Don't be saying mean things because I can't moderate them, Ayane. I know you love slurs because you're calling them Rexman, all of them, constantly. So I've heard. Something about a Ferrari. So true. Ah, Rexman, not you too! Guys, I don't speak that language. I'm just gonna start speaking Polish so nobody can understand me. I don't know if Paul is still here. I confused them back. It's the unstoppable. Okay. So my only problem is that I don't think the pink actually goes with the green. What do we think, chat? Stop this instant. Stop it this instant. Next! You're not, that's a different language. Son muy similares. Very similar. Very similar Spanish and Italian are, I can only assume, but I still don't speak either. Maestro, puedo ir al baño. Por favor, yo necesito ir al baño.
Hola, me llamo Helsen.
Hola, me llamo Helsen. Elson, I guess, because you don't pronounce the H, right? Whatever. She says we can't stop her, and I said I'll get her banned, but she says you would never. I can time you out.
Start talking Polish.
Yeah, I already threatened that, but I can't actually do that because nobody would watch me. Because I don't think any Polish people are actually in chat.
3-2-0. Jestem fajna, a wy mnie nie rozumiecie i ja mówię, że śmierdzicie.
Just said you guys stink. How's it in Spanish? Close.
Jakie jest najdłuższe to słowo po polsku?
Hmm?
Jakie jest to najdłuższe słowo po polsku?
Konstantynopolitańczykówno? Nie, jakoś...
Konstantali... Nawet tego nie wymówię.
Konstantynopolitań... Nie, bo ty...
Konstantynopolitańczykóweczka? Możliwe. Stół z powyłamywanymi nogami. Chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie w Szczebrzeszynie.
Chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie w Szczebrzeszynie.
Król Karol kupił królowej Karolinie koloru koralowego.
She's just saying tongue twisters and then she's failing to say them. I don't think that Constantinople has more than you think. More than you think. I was saying different iterations of fart. So you do stink. My sister smelled it across from the screen. Hope you go to hell. Okay, wait, I forgot I was
there
holding.
needs to
Here,
be
I'll be
15 minutes of pure Polish.
Of what?
Pure Polish.
There's a redeem for 3 minutes for Polish accent, but I don't have any for speaking Polish. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that at all.
You wouldn't understand anything.
And there needs to be a 50. You did warn me about this last time we streamed. And it wasn't even me, it was my sister, okay? You're just projecting, Rex. You're just projecting because you're bald, so you want me to be bald as well. I don't even know where I have the cap. Like a rattlesnake, like a belly egg. I'm not putting the hat on. I'm transitioning. My hair was looking fine. I washed it today. I washed my hair today. I'll have you know.
Mam studniówkę niedługo, a wy nie, bo wy jesteście głupi.
Okay. Hej, koleżanko, nie mów tak o moim czacie. What are you guys saying? Bald siblings, I do not have 2 bald cups. I mean, I have another one, but it's white, so it wouldn't exactly work very well. Have I never made you go bald? I feel like that's impossible. She cosplayed Todoroki with me as a child.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
cosplayed My Hero Academia together. Fun fact. Okay, this is fine. This is so chill.
Ostatni matury krzyczała mi matka i miałem się uczyć wyszło i poszło jak spotka i miałem marzenia.
Koleżanko. No singing in Polish. I have my own songs playing and they are in English. And I enjoy them more than whatever you got going on.
Piosenka o Rexminie. Do WWA na ASP. 3 godziny w PKP. Do Polski. A jadę
Wait, how long am I supposed to be bald for? I forget my own redeems. Gone bald, just for you.
Okay, I'm going before you make me go bald.
I look like Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide 305. It's looking at me. Do you feel? Do you feel? No, that's the right way to describe me when I'm bald. Actually, I'm fine with that. This is your fault, Rex. This is what happens when you redeem it. Rexman did this. What? How much time do I do? I forgot. You look like you're about to objectify women and call me slurs. That was on my to-do list. You guessed it. How many is it for 10 minutes? I'm gonna set it for 8. It costs 8k. I don't know what you're saying to me. Happy 2016, everyone! You look like a singer. Thank you. Which one? Sabrina Carpenter? I don't know why I said like Jojo Siwa trying to force a voice. With the fill brush, that's terrifying. Mr. Worldwide! That's what I said! Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. I'm going on tour soon, guys. There's a lot of art you send. Dang. Some luscious lips this guy got. That's very cool. I could never. Personally, not me. Stop sunglasses. Wait. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Okay, I only have 2 sets. I got them for like I think my 17th birthday. My friend. I don't have actual sunglasses. Like at all. I don't wear sunglasses. Ugh. Oh, oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, it doesn't fit my big head with my big brain that's inside of it. It's fine. Do I look epic, chat? Be honest. Do you want... That hurts my nose. Ladies. Ladies. One at a time, really. 10 minutes of Pitbull and you redeem. Should I put on Pitbull songs? I'm not actually gonna do that. You actually look good. Why do you look good bald? Stop it. I don't think I do. Should I shave? I feel too much like Jack Manifold. I look nothing like him, but just because I'm bald. It instantly goes out in that direction, you know? Also, the glasses are fully floating up from my nose. I don't know if you guys can see it. They're not resting on my nose at all. We already listened to this song. I don't feel like it. No. 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 Sure. So, what can we talk? What can we talk? Woman, am I right? Should I start a podcast? Or maybe I could be Joe Rogan. I don't know what he says. Women have it easy. And I'm 40 years old. Or 50. How old is he? Like, dying soon? Hopefully? Old enough for that? How old is he? I actually don't even know what he looks like. I just think he's bald. I don't know pop culture very well. Does this character resemble me, chat? Be honest. Does this character resemble me, chat? Does this look like me? I'm not hearing yes. Not hearing a no. Yes? Yes? Thank you. That was my main goal. That was my thank you, X-Men. Thank you. Thank you. The glasses are going further and further off my head. Thank you. Thank you. Dale! They look exactly the same. Yeah, that was my kind of goal. What I was kind of going for. So kind of what I was going for, kind of. Yeah. This reading does something to me. I just hurt my eye. This song doesn't also fit the vibe at all. They're escaping. You need her to act like she loves you. Make you feel like a man. It had been too long. Somebody, 10 minutes, there's still 2.5 left. Still 2.5 left. So, you're not escaping me, buddy. You're not escaping me and my opinions on women. All the boldness came with too much power. Yeah, this is the kind of power they had to kill my uncle for, or whatever happens in Spider-Man. I did watch it multiple times, but I was a child. Okay, not all of them. I was a child. I don't remember. I don't remember most things I watched. All I remember is The Mummy because it traumatized me deeply. Really unfortunate, honestly, but don't show movies that are 16 plus to your 7-year-old daughter, maybe. For future reference, if you have a 7-year-old daughter. 6-year-old, same rules go. Actually, if they're under 12, probably don't be showing them movies that are 60 plus. Realistically, I know they're gonna want to watch it because they're gonna say they can handle it. They're gonna be traumatized by the bugs that eat the humans from the inside. Okay, and they will never escape it. They will never escape that. Not the only movie I watched that I shouldn't. I think what was it? When did it come out? The Alien, like Prometheus or something like that. That one. Whenever that came out, I watched that with my dad. I think I was a child as well. About halfway through, he told me to leave. I didn't want to leave because I wanted to finish the movie. I was forced to leave though because it wasn't a movie for a child, apparently, or whatever. Who would have seen that Alien was in a movie for a child? Huh? Who would have seen that coming, guys? That's why you're like this. Yes. Yes, I didn't come out like that, surprisingly. Um, but somewhere halfway through, when I was still socially adjusting as a little guy, I had access to way too many things that I should not have. I also was obsessed with creepypasta at 10 years old. Obsessed to the okay. There's a funny story actually. When I'll come back to drawing once I take off the podcast because I don't feel like I can draw right now. I feel like I'm a different person. I'm unable to draw right now, okay? Sorry. What were we talking about? Alright, I need to blow my nose again. See, I look like a crazy person now because my hair is all messed up. Bald Helson is so funny. I know, right? That's why it's there. So that's why you're like this? Yes, we already acknowledged that. I feel like someone has entered Helson's room chat. What makes you say that? No, no, what makes you say that? It was my sister. We were having a stare off. Sometimes you gotta keep him in check. You know? Anyway, I'm back to my old self. What was I talking about? I think I just blacked out for like 10 minutes. Art, of course. What was I gonna talk about before my sister came into the room? Ah, yes, the funny story. So, I was 10 years old and I had a private Instagram that only my family had access to. And I would occasionally post my art on there. And one time I remember I just copied someone else's art. I was 10 years old. I didn't understand the concept of creating things. I was just like, I like this. I'm gonna draw it myself. And it was a little laughing Jack in like a penguin costume. I thought it was cute, and I was like, you know what, I'll draw it. And I posted it on my Instagram, and I tagged it. I used the tags like Laughing Jack, blah blah blah, creepypasta. My aunt decided to go on and look up what this Laughing Jack was. If you guys don't know the Laughing Jack creepypasta, it's pretty gory. I don't think I ever. No, I think I did read it. I don't remember. Again, I was 10 years old. That was a while ago. And then she started she I don't know the full story because I was a child and I wasn't told this to a full extent, but she either called or messaged my mom talking about how she's concerned for me because I'm reading some fucked up stories. And I was like, no mom, you don't understand, it's like because it's creepy. And my mom actually wasn't concerned, so then came the delusion, but we're not gonna get into all that on stream. um That's a little too personal. Where did I put my... Oh, here's my pen. Delusion and paranoia. Great stuff. I love it, guys. The way my mom would have flipped. No, my mom was actually another story that was mixed in with this. Was when during my sister's first communion, I told my family after that throughout the entire thing, I thought how funny it would be if we found a dead body inside the church walls. Because I watched a lot of Bones at the chat at the time. At the chat. At the time, I watched a lot of Bones, like the criminal series, where they would find bodies every episode, obviously. And so I was sitting there on my sister's fair communion, boring as fuck. So I was just daydreaming a little. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if they found a dead body and then the police busts in and this and that and blah blah blah. And then I have to help them find the killer. For some reason, they'd ask this random 11-year-old like, hey, can you help us find the killer? And I'd be like, hell yeah, I got this. So mixed with that and the art, my aunt was concerned. My mom didn't care that much, honestly. So, not the delusion hate that one. Yeah. It happens eventually. It comes for us all. They come for us all. Eventually. How do we feel about this chat? I don't know how I feel about the colors. Does this even look medieval? Take a fucking grapes. Eat the fucking rich. Na, 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 na. I think it's good. Yes. Okay, are you sure? I don't know if I shouldn't make the skin a little bit more yellowish still. Because the problem with... The chariot awaits. Okay, that's a little too yellow. Oh, nope. Yeah, actually, I think the only difference that I need to actually make is in the no. Okay. No. Maybe darker shoes. Darker shees. I'm all about the ladies. I can make that. I can make that happen. I can try the same color as I did for the... How much darker? That's much darker. But now I think the pants look a little too light. Nope. I don't know what I just turned on. See what you mean. Wait. Maybe I can just... I'm thinking that this should be around the same value as this, which it looks like it's the exact same. Wait, is it the same color? No, it's not. Okay. Well, shit. Maybe I just make it the same color. No, because it's green then. And I don't want it to be green. Fuck. Okay, that's not green at all. On a man I loved long before his time. You sit and think the world has something to owe you. A universal rule follows not just a tool. That's just purple. That's too purple. Red. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I like this more, actually. Maybe I just leave it. It looks a little too light to me, but then it's not actually light at all. Gee, I'm just delusional. Because then this is too close in color. Does this work? Do we feel like this works? I feel like their face doesn't look very medieval. What could I put in their hair? What medieval hair accessories were there? I will prove it if you will listen. You crawl up in there, you join me within. Yes! Ah! Guess what? It's not an accessory as far as I'm aware. Don't hurt me! I'm not bold anymore, you can't do anything to me. Headband kinda cover. Headband. How does one draw a headband? Okay, let me pretend I know how to use the tool Mango told me to use. And be very nonchalant about it. I'm gonna be very nonchalant about it. You got a green one to reference to the frog cat. True. I know what I'm getting at. Skin the phone, that's the way of getting at. Okay. I don't know how to use it. Like this? Nope. Okay, wait. I'll figure it out. Don't do that. They'll know we're besties. There are friendship handbands, okay? Friendship handbands. Okay. Okay, I definitely know how to work with this. I get it. I understand. I know what I'm doing. At all times. This works. This is exactly what I was trying to do. Friendship braids? Oh, we could do that. We could do that. Wait. Let me fuck around and add a little braid. No, not a chance in hell. Yeah, I heard you sing, but it ain't too well. Tiny braids, yes. There we go. We got a tiny braid. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, no, this is the... And then in the braid, wait. We'll have a ribbon. Fair enough, fair enough. Look. And in the actual braid, we do... Do you see what I'm getting at? Let me see if I can make it a better color than this. More bright green. I just use whatever green you used. You just give me your green. And then you can use some of my color. Yeah! Okay. Would I add it? I'll make my one red, yeah. Does my character not look too lively? It's a concern. Okay, definitely should not be using pink. Actually. Kind of walk around for me. Okay, this does not look great. I do think ribbon and hair is pretty many. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Should work. Hopefully. It's not good. Okay, perfect. This looks so natural. Just a little bit of natural blush, guys. Love you to the bone. Viciously. I don't deserve you the way I'll serve you. Finally, I've got the nerve. My desire. I'm gonna sharpen all my teeth and build a fire. Okay. See, the ribbon's not nearly visible enough is my only problem. Let me... Medieval character, yes. Wheat in the hair. I don't think my... Well, for Rexman, maybe. My character doesn't work in the field, so that wouldn't make much sense. My character is not gonna be a farmer. I was considering having them work with the horses, but then I was like, that'd be... Lore-wise, that'd be boring as fuck. Would be fun, but I feel like there wouldn't actually be anything for me to do. Is a job that existed in medieval times, just a horse guy. Obviously, still exists very much. But in Minecraft, technically, you don't really need to do that much with the horses. So, hi, Opti. I feel like they look stupid. I feel like they look dumb. The head doesn't fit the rest of the body is my only issue. How do I make the colors not clash as much? I think the hair is the problem. Maybe I need to neutralize it a little somehow. If you can say it, what does your character do for a living? See, that's the thing. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I know they're not a noble or a knight. I know they have a I know they have a job. Specifically what? I'm not sure yet. It's either gonna be I don't know yet. I can't tell you. I don't know yet. Depends on what I want to do. I also do want to have a little bit of a subplot going on. Maybe we'll figure that out. And then my character might look a little bit different. Maybe a little more sickly. But we'll figure that out without you. And then you'll find out during the actual event. Oh, people are messaging me all the time. I apologize. I'm gonna eat ya. Cook and defeat ya. Oh, it's still about this. Of course. I knew that. How about a merchant? I don't think a merchant would... Okay. It would be a possibility. I do have a few things in mind. I just don't wanna... I don't know how far I could go with talking about things, and I don't want to go too far on accident. So I don't want to talk about things. You know? You know what I'm saying? I never go to sleep, but I'm trying to be a dreamer. I could try the green. Clearly, oh no, it does change the tint a little bit. Make it warmer. I like the yellow one more. I feel like now it blends together a little bit more. The skin still stands out too much. Unless I'm crazy, but I think the skin is still, like, too... You know? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? The skin is the lightest thing in the entire palette. Maybe I can make it slightly darker. Let's try and figure it out. The only problem is, what's the character's role? I just... I just explained I can't say it. Or I would rather not say it. Because I don't want to spoil anything. And I'm not sure yet. Does this look better? Just took off their pants. Not mean to do that. I like this more. Yeah. Because this is for an event that is going to be, like, heavily lore based. It's gonna be a lot of that. And, you know... Make this look so fun? What do you mean? What do you mean? What looks fun? Nothing's fun. I hate this. I hate drawing. I'm gonna quit as soon as possible. You turn around, I quit drawing. I end stream and never draw again. Actually, I'm technically already on the... What the fuck is this? One horn. Okay. Definitely need this. Need this layer. I was looking for where the fuck I put these circles. Where did I put these circles? Why are you there? Oh, here. Actually, I just use a hard brush. Like creating a character, giving it a story, and then bringing it to life with art. It is very fun. I prefer just creating the story. No, okay. I love art. Sometimes character design sucks ass and I want to die. Creating stories is great though. I love creating stories. I actually want to create more of a story for this guy, but I need Rexman for that. Specifically. And not you guys. Never survive. Okay. Does this character work? This guy medieval? Medieval enough? I think it works. Still don't know how I feel about the color palette for this. Unsuspecting passerby. I feel like you need a dagger. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about sticking a dagger in their little pocket, like behind the belt, somewhere here. This is something I was considering earlier. Let me try to. New layer. I need more. So like. So this is obviously not the actual blade, but this is the thing you put the dagger into, and here's the handle. That's just of the world. But just the weight of the world. Yeah. Well, maybe they're very not cunning. How do you know? You got no idea. No, I do think they would have a dagger. I don't know how to draw daggers. Maybe I should give up instead. Why haven't I thought of that sooner? I can just give up. And then this is just behind the belt. I don't know how to draw a dagger, chat. I don't know how to draw a dagger. Oh, I was gonna come up with a story and then put it all nicely together. You have a nice little character created. And I thought I'll design them first. I'll design them. I have like a basic for their character. I'll design them and it'll be easier. They are not a thief. They wouldn't have any jewelry because that doesn't make sense with their character. Because they're not rich. Broke as fuck would not have jewelry. Well, they're not broke as fuck. Not anymore. They have a job. Conscious dropping it out, try to pry it open. Remember to grab a glass from the cabinet, close my eyes, subconscious, dropping it down, try to pry it open. Then it becomes a problem. Then it becomes a problem. I should end stream, I think. I'm starting to be a little delusional. It's never good for stream. We already talked about this delusion. Not ideal. Okay, child, be honest. Do you hate this character or no? How do you feel about this design? I'm worried that if I show it to other people who are in the event, they're gonna be like, ew, that's a terrible design. You should die. I'm gonna be like, no, don't say that to me. I spent 3 hours making it. And then I'm gonna get kicked from the event. So what's gonna happen? Because the design's not good enough. Happens all the time. I love it. Thank you, X-Men. You don't think they're gonna kick me from the event for this? Maybe I just don't show it to anyone. I think it's okay, genuinely. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna maybe fuck... I don't know. I want them to have a dagger, but this is the worst looking dagger that a human ever created. Came back right on time. Hell yeah. Ads done. Welcome back. I don't know where there's something all the way down here. Let me... There we go. I don't know how to draw daggers. Let me see the dagger. It's literally right here. Reference or no reference? Right now I drew it without a reference because I was just trying to do something to put behind their belt, you know? I want it to be like a... It obviously needs to be in some sort of leather casing, because otherwise they'd hurt themselves. That's just a kitchen knife. Good reference, but that is just a kitchen knife. Very, very cool kitchen knife. Okay. This is pretty basic. Or go insane. Where'd my shot go? Kitchen knife? Yes. I was looking at references and I just saw a kitchen knife. I'm not talking about what they have behind there. I was looking at references. I was looking at references and I said it looks like a kitchen knife. Okay, this is sort of what a dagger looks like, right? Let's say. So we got... We got the handle. Then it gets a little... Okay, how thick is this? Not very thick at all. It gets slightly thicker and then it gets thinner. I think it gets too thin to quick on my side. This looks a lot more even than mine. Okay, that's better. Then the handle looks odd. And then it's like a feather. It's a knife. Simple. How hard can a knife be? To draw, I mean. That looks like a dagger. Now we have a dagger. Actually, I didn't want to do that at all. I just wanted to move it. Now it's way too big, but... See, if they had it just like this, they'd stab themselves when walking. So I think they do need to have it in some kind of casing, right? For sure. And it's just attached to their belt, let's say. Because that's the easiest thing for me to say right now. Let's make it brighter. It's not gonna draw because I'm erasing instead of drawing. That's really cool. And purposeful. I've seen people have swords like attached with with an other belt swinging. What do you mean? Yeah, it's very not good for like bending and stuff. That's why it should technically be on the side and not on the. Unless you mean. I mean, I was just gonna stick it inside there, but then I was like, that doesn't work. Um, I'll just attach it at the front. Should technically be attached like at the side. But I don't understand, like on here, kind of like that, as if they had the dagger right here, that or a boot knife. I don't know. A boot knife wouldn't even be visible, so I could just say they do have a knife in there, you know. So I don't think I don't think they're on the outside when they have boot knives. I think they're on the inside, right? Just make it stick like that. I think drawing it like being on the side of the character is the safest bet. But the problem is that with how I drew them, it's impossible to draw it on the side of the character, so I just kind of fucked myself. It's really cool. It's really cool. Really cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sent you an image. Let me see an image you sent me. Oh, I see what you sent me. Oh, so it's not attached directly to the belt, but there's like a little thing that's attached to the belt. Functionally, doesn't it do the same thing though? Because that way it would just basically be down here. And then there's another shit. That's too many belts. Too much belt action. So it'd be attached like here. And then like this, I guess. Kind of. Right? This is what you mean, sort of? There's never too much belt action. There is when I'm doodling or like sketching, because then I get lost and confused. I get lost and confused. And it's supposed to be a reference for me. This. La 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 for your sins. La 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 again. La 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 to your friends. Okay, it technically should be attached way closer up to the. Now the dagger looks too small. It's a minimalistic dagger. Oh, let me fix it up. Let me make it big. Okay, you know what's great. With grades, yeah. Okay, I'm not even on the right layer. That's really cool. Something like this. Ignore how messy it is, okay? Don't look. Such a lovely time. Get this sort of stuff going on. And this sort of stuff going on. Then we have the belt action. Belt action. Belt action. Boom. And then we have the handle action. Handle action. I'm so lost. It's gonna stand out too much, isn't it? Here's the issue. If I make it black, nobody's gonna see it because the belt is dark. So I should technically make it lighter than the belt for it to be visible, right? Are they against the Papa Day? Something is wrong. Maybe I just make this entire thing this color. Like this. How about this? How do you feel about this? Attached to the belt right here. And you can definitely tell what it's meant to be. Because I'm really good at getting things through and make them understandable. Making them understandable. Because I'm really good at that. Hell yeah. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna... Oh, that's too thick. All the buckles. And then also the chains. Also, main character haircuts were all Minecraft streamers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There is like 2 lines that I think I can get rid of because they just look confusing and like they make no sense right now. Because one of them doesn't make sense anymore because I moved where the color is, but I didn't remove the old color. So. Wait, actually. It's okay, I'll find it. I'm finding it. What I do is I do the same thing but with this actual. It looks like a big smile. I'm drawing us together. Yes! I'm thinking what else I could add to make it like... I could maybe... No. What's happening? Oh no, I accidentally turned on the old boots. I need to take them off. So I'm gonna rock and roll. Oh, there it is. We want guard. Knock him silly. If it's alive as the irony bleeds from the crook in his eyes. Okay, then I'm gonna try to like do I give him a pet rat? Rexman, what do you think? Do I give him a pet rat? I just remembered I have another character who had pet rats. Other than Requiem Halcyon. Oh. And about you. This isn't right. Your arms below the table. Okay, you know what? I think this works. I think Medieval Halcyon. Let's see who's live and where I can send you, fellas. Because I do need to end because I'm tired and I was also... It works with everything. Oh, I died from all that. Oh, SJ is live. How about we raid SJ then? Let me bring you guys from my screen number 1 to my screen number 2. It's just a gravel. In the night. I'm lesser than we are. Beat back on the menu. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Unless I die until then. You never know what's coming. Thank you so much for coming. If you are not in my Discord yet, I can type. So here's my Discord. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube yet, there is a video on the way. I know I always say that. It's not even a joke. I do always say that. But there is a video that's currently being edited. It's gonna be edited downstream. I did with Rexman. But spoilers. You should still subscribe. Halcyon raid. I can type raid. I accidentally typed in Halcyon Rain. Oh no, I typed in Halcyon wrong. Shit. Halcyon raid. I'm a professional, guys. I'm a professional. Don't even worry about it. Subscribe, yes. Okay, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Don't ask me. What? I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming, and bye-bye. And goodbye to the VOD watchers, as always.